Welcome back, everyone, to Jackson Talks. Jackson here. How you guys doing? Sorry for not posting for a while. School got in the way with the new semester and everything, and there's a bunch of new tests and a whole bunch of stuff you gotta learn, and it was just a whole big thing. But I'm back, and sorry for not posting Saturday as regular. It was like a really cold day, and I didn't really feel like posting that day for some reason. There was a lot of stuff I had to do that day, but I'm going to be posting today. This is a very special episode because I'm going to be talking about my all-time favorite movie franchise and like my number one favorite movie of all time. It's right here, and I also got it right here. Tron. I love Tron. I became a huge fan of it in like 2022, 2023, and I have just fell in love with it ever since. Ever since I watched that first movie on Disney Plus, just totally blown away by it. I absolutely love the franchise now, and it became a staple to me because I like technology. I like how they like how in depth it goes. Like when they build computers, they have so many components just to make this thing like look like a living futuristic city inside of a computer, and it looks super cool. And Tron is about like a world inside of a computer. Kinda. It's not really a computer. It's more of like a data bar system. Not a data bar. It's like those rectangle blocks. But it's just really cool, and I'm really glad I watched that movie because a little backstory. It was like 2022, and I think it was 2023. I think it was 2023, and I was like really bored. I was just watching my phone and playing video games and walking outside, and I was just really bored and like I didn't know what to do. I mean, I watched every Star Wars film, and I like Star Wars, but when you watch every film there is, it's like it's kind of empty. So, or like you just walking regularly in school, and also during that time, as a middle schooler, I wasn't do great either. My grades were failing. During that time, I didn't really focus on school much because of how bored I was and how unentertaining life was at the time. So as I was scrolling on Disney Plus, I saw the first Tron movie, Tron 1982, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and I watched it and I was immediately blown away because of how colorful, how like retro futuristic it looks, and like the how they did that tech back in the day. Because I mean, now today you could see it in a movie and you could be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But when you look like how they did it like back then and what the stuff they did to make the movie like look the way it does, just really cool. Yeah, I think they had a really cool documentary about the first movie. I would recommend it. It's really interesting. So, moving on, I watched the movie and I was immediately blown away. And then I saw that there was a sequel to it. So about like a week later, I watched the sequel, and it just became my number one favorite movie of all time. It had the color, the soundtrack was amazing. The characters were really cool. Just everything, like the light bike scenes, the light cycle, it's just like one of the best scenes in any sci-fi movie that I have ever seen. It's just super cool. Like the light bike, the gladiator, the type of arenas, all of that stuff. And just to think that that is in a computer, crazy to me. And that's just what really interested me in this franchise. I always, like I said, I always liked tech, and I always liked how it looked. You know, I just felt like this was the perfect movie for me. And I really enjoyed it, and I absolutely loved it. So then, about 2 years later, in like 2025, come to my surprise, they're making another movie, which is really cool. It was like revealed in like September or something when or August, I don't remember when. And I was immediately hyped. I had to go see my first Tron movie in theaters. And I was able to get my dad and my brother to get on that idea, and on like a Wednesday, like at 4 o'clock, we went over to a Regal theater in my local area, and we watched Tron Ares. Immediately blown away. It was super cool to see in theaters. Though I do have some gripes about it compared to the two other sequels, it's alright. Like, I say it's an 8 out of 10, though most people would probably say it's like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. And, I could see why. Some of the characters were really annoying. Like, there's this one dude in the movie where all he talks about in the beginning is how he likes breakfast burritos, which, I mean, okay, cool. That's not really a character detail. Like, what am I supposed to use with that? You like breakfast burritos? Like, it's like saying, "Oh, I have a dog." Um, okay. Is there something more about it? No, I just have a dog. It's just like that. Like, it's unnecessary information. But, anyways, I also felt like the main character, Eve Kim, could have been, like, more fleshed out as a character. But honestly, I was fine with the character. Her actress did great. And honestly, she did a great performance. And, it's alright. And then we got Jared Leto. He is not the best actor, but he did well with Ares. Ares is an AI program, and AI programs, what I would imagine is that they act super serious and like they act bored, like they almost act robotic in a way because they are, and it would make sense why Ares acted like that. But it was really cool to see how he was like, oh, he's introduced to these human things, and he starts to like enjoy himself, and he like it was just a really cool character moment. And I don't like Jared Leto's a weird guy. I honestly, before I learned about his like controversies and stuff that I won't be getting into, but if you want to if you want to find out, go look it up yourself. It's everywhere. Um Basically, I just thought he was an okay actor. He's been in pretty huge movies like Suicide Squad. He's been in Blade Runner. He's been in Blade Runner, which I've never watched, but it looks really interesting. And like, it's just he's all right. Like, most of his movies were box office bombs, which is like, yeah. I just really wish they casted someone else, but after watching the movie, I was like, you know what? He's a pretty good actor. He did well, and he's not that bad because everywhere on the internet, I just thought like he was going to be like an awful actor, but like after I did watch him, I just I'm indifferent. I don't really think it's bad. I don't really think it's particularly great. I just thought it was okay. But anyways, moving on, the soundtrack was super cool. I have the album somewhere. I got it for Christmas. I'll be right. Here I have the album right here. I got this for Christmas, like I just said, and it's a really cool album. I really like the color. It's from the movies. It's just really cool. I'm gonna put this right here for now. You know what? Let's not put it right in there. Let me pause it real quick. So, oh, oops. Here I got these for Christmas as well. I got the Tron Uprising, book, and I also got the Tron Betrayal, which is a prequel graphic novel, so that's really cool. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed Ares, and I thought the music was awesome. The whole movie was awesome. It was really cool. And everybody did a good performance, especially the character Athena. I don't know her actor name. I may just like I don't know her name, but she did a really great performance as like an AI as well, and it was just really good, and I really enjoyed it. And honestly, I would recommend it. It's like currently number one on Disney Plus, or like number three. I think it's number one on Disney Plus right now. I recommend you to go watch it because it's just great. It's also on Prime Video, which is really cool. So I would definitely go recommend it. There was also a TV series based off of Tron Legacy called Tron Uprising, which I did watch in its full entirety, and it's really good too. Like one of the best like I think it's the best Disney XD series like to ever come out from that channel. But it was canceled. We never got a season 2, which was super disappointing when I found out because I was like, "Oh, look, it's a cliffhanger. Why isn't there no season 2?" And that really got me because wait, I think it did it have a season? No, it didn't. I don't think it did have a season 2. I think it almost did. But it was just like I felt really disappointed because I really wanted more of this series. It had a whole lot going for it. The characters are likable. You know, it had references from the Tron Legacy movie, which again is like my number one favorite movie. And like again, it's all right. Shows get canceled and they just end up with a cliffhanger, and that always sucks. You know, like you just have that one favorite show and it gets canceled. You know, that absolutely sucks. But at the end of the day, I really do hope because of Tron Ares' popularity on Disney Plus, we might get a revival of the show or a season 2, but I bet that's probably not going to happen. But I also do think I really hope and I really pray that we do get a Tron 4 and that would just end the entire story, or maybe a Tron 5, but I bet that's not going to happen. But I really hope we do get a fourth Tron movie, and if it is the ending, I really hope it is, because I would want that to be Tron Ascension, because Tron Ares was more like a spin-off movie, because it's not like a mainline title. Like technically it is, but honestly, I really felt like it was a spin-off, and you know, it's just that I really thought it was, and I really hope that Tron 4 will happen, but there are reports saying that Disney retired the series from theaters, but that's a rumor. Disney hasn't even talked about it yet. And I don't think it is retired because like every 15 years, like with Tron and Tron Legacy, that was like a long time before we got like 30 years. But with Ares, it was 15 years. Maybe another 10 years, maybe another 15. We might get another one, which sucks because I would probably be like out of high school and on with my life. I would be like 25. But I really do hope Tron 4 happens because I absolutely love this franchise, and I just really hope that we will able to see like an ending to this franchise. And it's also really sad because this franchise is just so underrated. Like, sure, the movies aren't like peak. Like there aren't like pure cinema. But I mean to me they are, but I just feel like that they're a great movie, and I really hope that eventually we will get a Tron 4, and I hope this franchise would like see its peak because it's just really important to me. It came into my life when I was just like bored with life, and I really hope we do see a continuation with it. But anyways, that's all. That's all. That's gonna be it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.